creative crew, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa with the Weenie Umbrella brand, and here on this channel I tell you the journey, the tips, the tricks, and also the products, the books, and everything that the Weenie Umbrella Publishing slash brand or brand slash publishing is trying to show you, have to offer, just getting it out there. So I got my notes. I got my I found my run of the show. Well, it's not run of the show. The run of the show is podcast. So I found my notes that I made. So I told you in the previous video, if you're watching, what I was doing to get back into writing. And this one is about the PPA. And once at the end, I'll show you. Going through this series, you will see the title once it gets really done. So I have been going through looking at different stuff about this, and it's all coming back to me, because when I wrote this book, well, majority of the book, it was like years, you know what I mean? Not years, but years, you see what I'm saying? So this synopsis is kind of big. So I've got the key notes that I found that I was trying to do, and then the notes that I'm writing on the side. So I have my candle just for smell and aesthetics for me, because as a Weenie Umbrella Publishing, this is how I feel like to run my business, is in the book aesthetics. Everything that's surrounding the book aesthetics. I don't have my coaster, but I do have my drink. So like to get my book aesthetic going, I have Big Growth Energy, my water bottle I make, that is, I sell and make these. So no, the stones don't touch the water. It's separated, as you can see, but you can put anything in there. But this is called Big Growth Energy, and I have water in here because I've been drinking on some water. So I have water in here. So this is that. I have this book aesthetic going on for me, because to give that vibe, to make you want to do something, to make you feel comfortable in doing something, you have to do that. So I have my candle. It's a hibiscus. Let me tell you, because this is just mainstream. It's bright. It's called Bright Hibiscus. It has mango and all that other stuff in it. And then I got my Big Growth Energy water bottle with some good water in it. And I'm just ready to get this revising going. So as I'm looking through this, I feel like I made this book longer than the ballerina necklace, the PPA book I'm working on now. I think I made it longer because I have so many twists and turns. It's more of a preteen, teenager chapter book. So if you read this to your child, they're younger, they'll love it. But it's more of a book they have to really know the words to read. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm noticing I made a chapter book on accident. You see, I was just trying to get the story out my head. But I made a good chapter book. These notes are really good. Like, where's the principal? And so, really, I kind of did the work for me ahead of time for the notes and stuff. But remind you that it's another book behind this that I'm writing, and these are trilogy books. So the ballerina necklace, this PPA book, and it's another book, they're all going to go into one. So a lot of the characters are in each one of the books. Is more characters added, but they kind of intertwine with each other to make a whole story. So it might be a good movie, future tense. So we're just going to say that. So I keep like these like extra stuff and like my little tote here. So ooh, you remember this? The Winnie Umbrella podcast visual. That was a great talk. I had so many different ones, but only one posted. You should go check that video out because it's really good and it has some good gems that the ladies were giving. Also, these are my extras. I'm looking for my book stuff, but I'm looking for my note stuff so I can take like tag my notes. Is this it? Yeah, got them. Didn't even have to. Yeah, there we go. Didn't even have to look far. So these are my tags I'm gonna use. This is gonna help me keep myself. It's like a bookmark. You can use a bookmark, but I already got these little taggers, so it's easier for me to just use what I. Okay, one thing I do want to say when it comes to this book, I am going to have to do a lot of drawing. Like when it came to my last books, I put pictures and stuff together. I made different stuff like that. But with this book, I'm noticing even in the notes, I'm telling myself what I have to put the pictures in the end, even in the visuals of this book, like I'm gonna have to do a lot of drawing. So I really this is gonna be a series. I'm just gonna let you know that now because the drawing part is totally different. My mindset with that is totally different. I have to my drawing is different. Like it the way I draw it, I never grasp a certain type of technique to draw a certain thing. It's always different when I go back and do it. So if I don't make all the faces at that specific time or all the sum at that when I come back to do it, it will be kind of different. So I'm looking at this and I'm looking at this. I'm telling myself, like, I need to make a picture of what the child is doing at the end of the book. I need to do certain things in the middle of the book. I'm looking like, okay, because I know I need a new iPad. I know I need a new, even a writing pad, a drawing pad. I know I need a new one of those. That's not in the budget right now. But to give the visualization that I'm trying to give, I need to make that in the budget. So I need to do a budget video or something. But when you're working on your project and you got a lot to go, I'm bringing out the heavy duty glass water bottle. And I know, grab yours today. This writing, it's a lot. So I had so much in my lap that my desk is holding my camera up, so I can't use my desk. I can, but the way the angle would be, I won't do it. So I have my desk doing that. So I had to pull out my little storage drawer. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna put this stuff on here. I'm gonna get this done. So it's a deadline. Remind myself it's a deadline for myself. It's not for anyone else, but it's a deadline. You have to keep yourself on some type of deadline to push yourself forward, to push that goal to be finished. Because if you don't say I'm gonna do it, but if you don't have a deadline, then guess what? It may not get done. And this, I had to have a deadline. So I'm gonna finish editing. So I'm gonna finish this morning. I'm just gonna finish not editing, revising, as in reading over it and going back. This book is really it's gonna bring out that editorial part back out me, like out of me. You see what I'm saying? So hey, it's a lot. These are my notes beforehand that I needed to do, like back on pages of notes, and then this is the book, like, and it's not even done. It's midway finished to done. You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the notes I already put in here. It's time. It's time. I held this book out too long, but it's really good. I feel like I do need to tweak some of the words a little bit because once kids start reading it, they're gonna start saying it, and I kind of want it more up to date because I wrote this like a year and a half ago. I've been working on this for a year, like different notes on it. Okay, it's golden here. still winter, y'all. So I had to get comfortable. And I feel like, and once I always say, the aesthetic of you feeling comfortable to push yourself forward. Some people got to get uncomfortable to get. I'm trying to make myself comfortable so I can finish this. So I do want to say I want to read a line of the book. He's telling himself in the first thing. I want to tell it without telling it. So I'm trying to see where I can start at. So as I was looking for like a scene or something I can read to you guys, I'm reading as this is action packed from the start. It is action packed. I noticed like it had a lot going on, but even the small actions build up to bigger actions like suspense. I thought I didn't have enough suspense in this book. I thought it was just more of me talking, they're, moving around. But it's literally action packed from the beginning to the middle. And it has little actions that ends up to bigger consequences, to end up to bigger stuff. It's very suspenseful, I see. And dang, it's like if I read something, I'm giving away this part of the book, or I'm giving away that part of the book to lead to something else. And it's like, I kind of want to finish before I give away anything, you know what I mean? But a gem is a gem. So, I'm just going to randomly, okay, oh, you can't see. So I'm just going to randomly, I'm going to read a line or two. I'm just going to randomly pick something. Okay. All right. It says at home. So it's a space for at home. And then says, it was a random night for dinner. And I wanted lobster tail. We usually get to choose what we wanted. I wanted to celebrate the events that happened at school earlier today. Remind you, I said there's a lot of stuff going on in it. As everyone sat at the table for dinner, my mom just sat there, stared at me. Stared at me while eating. So she was staring at him while eating. Mom, is there something you want to tell me? And I'm going to stop there. So you get that climax, and I'm going to say it again. Like, it's so, I had to get up. But, so as you're looking like, okay, the mom, it's like, okay, the main character, he's like, it's a random night for dinner. You know, random nights, you eat whatever, He wanted lobster tail. He gets to choose, but he wanted to celebrate. So he's thinking, as a child, you think you're finna celebrate, especially on random night, and then you sit here celebrating, and you did something earlier in school. You're gonna hear screaming and hollering. I have kids in the background. Disclaimer, boom. You're gonna hear them. Move past it. You're gonna hear like he's literally celebrating the stuff he did earlier today, and then his mom's looking at him like, this my fork. There's something you want to say on me? You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of suspense. It's a lot. This camera keep coming off. So when you watch the video, it's gonna be snippets of snippets of snippets. So just know this is a snippet video. I'm using my phone, so the camera side keeps cutting off. So I have to restart it. Boo-hoo today. But I was excited because even just reading that little part, I was like, okay, something will pop out. Something's gonna happen. Even a kid would know. Mama knows something. You see what I'm saying? So you have to read it to do it. So I'm literally excited. Oh, this is my drawing pad. This was my drawing notebook. So I got like snippets of what I think I want the character to look like. But it's drawn. I have 2 different sets of drawings of him. It's a boy book. But I am not sure, so that with my drawing pad I can put more color and more depth and more stuff like that, and that makes me more aware of what type of child this. Okay, I'm gonna get back to reviewing these. Like, I'm gonna get back into that. I think the next time we're gonna catch up is for the editing and writing. Well, not the writing, but the editing, because I'm reviewing this and I got excited. I ain't gonna lie. I literally got excited because I'm like, okay, it's what you do at school. You know, you don't think I know what you did. You know, stuff like that. So, I'm gonna keep reviewing the PPA, and then once I get done with that, I'm gonna go into I probably, when we touch back on this book, is probably when we edit it to be official book format. So probably do that. I probably skip the writing part, but I just want to say, be happy, because I got happy reading this. I was like, oh. I don't know if it was like being happy because I'm gonna say, okay, what's going on? Come on, talk to me. Or it was happy. It's, I didn't look at this writing this as in, oh, this is what I wrote. This is what I said. Ooh, I should. No, I wrote this as in, okay, this story finna get good. I felt like it was a story that's finna get good. You see what I'm saying? So check out these books. Once again, my name is Vanessa with the Weenie Umbrella Publishing / brand / publishing. Don't forget to get one of these from me. I make these glass water bottles. See one of these. Also, be creative. I'm gonna say that because I'm gonna finish this out, and then I got some other stuff to do, and I'll talk to you guys later. And once again, wherever, whenever, however you hear this, read this, wherever, let's get creative, you guys. Bye. I checked up that exit because I was doing something, thinking about something else. But have a good day.